If y'all are looking at this picture right now and said, oh, I know where Torian is going with this, then that means you've already heard of this story. This person right here goes into the category of what I call Dumb Negroes United. After you hear what this man did, you're going to be like, yeah, he deserves every bit of punishment or consequence that he's going to receive. So this man's name is Arlando Henderson, and he used to work at a Wells Fargo in Charlotte, North Carolina. The reason why he is currently not there anymore and is most likely going to be brought up on a bunch of charges if he hasn't done so already is because he got busted stealing $88,000 from the bank vault. Now, seemingly, he probably thought he got away with it, and he probably would have until he decided to make the common mistake a lot of people tend to do when it comes to something like this. This fool decided it would be a good idea to do exactly what he's doing in this picture right here. In this picture, he is taking pictures with wads of cash that is not his. That is the cash in which he stole from that bank vault. That's not all of it, but that is quite a bit of it right there in both pictures. And I'm sure he's wearing some of it as well, if you know what I mean. This fool is dumb as hell, and he definitely deserves whatever it is that he has coming his way. Let's see what this article has to say, coming from abc11.com. A former bank employee accused of stealing a large sum of money from a bank in Charlotte is facing charges after taking to social media to brag about his spoils online. According to a federal indictment retrieved by ABC affiliate WSOC-TV, Arlando Henderson, a former employee at a Wells Fargo in Charlotte, stole more than $88,000 from the vault. Prosecutors said he tried to hide it by destroying documents or getting other people to lie on bank accounts. Shortly after the alleged plunder, Henderson took to social media, and prosecutors said he deposited some of the stolen money into an ATM near the bank. The indictment further states that he bought a white Mercedes in Lake Norman with the stolen sum of money and then lied on loans to pay for the rest. WSOC reports that the Charlotte resident was arrested in San Diego on December 4th and now faces several charges, including 2 counts of financial institution fraud and 19 counts of theft. If found guilty, he could face decades behind bars. My question to this idiot, was it worth it? I will not excuse stupidity even when it comes from my own people. As a matter of fact, it pisses me off even more. First off, this guy actually thought he was going to get away with stealing almost $100,000 that was not his. Because I'm almost certain that they take your fingerprints. So they would have found him out anyway. But the fact that he put it out there on social media and bragged about what he did, that shows you right there that he has no remorse for what he did. He's not even sorry. Like I said, he's probably wearing some of it right now. They said he bought a white Mercedes Benz, and when they found him, he was vacationing, most likely with that money, in San Diego, which is all the way on the other side of the establishment, literally the furthest that you can go in California. If he's found guilty, which they're probably going to find him guilty of, then he just wasted his entire life, and he looks relatively young. Like, you just threw your life away because you got greedy. That's why when it comes to working in a bank, they have to fully screen a lot of the people before they start to work there. They need to find out if this person has a past that involves theft of any kind before they hire them. Just for precaution, because they will probably have the tendency to want to steal. Because you got to think, those employees, they're working around money every day. Thousands of dollars every single day. The temptation is there. But it also makes me wonder, how much do bank employees get paid? But of course, that would be different because, of course, you have your supervisors, your managers, you have your people that work at the front, then you have your people that help set up accounts. And I think those are like the only main floor employees that I really see, well, at least at my bank. That's who I see. Now, I don't know what his position was because they didn't specify. They just said former bank employee. They didn't specify what position he actually had. But the thing is, whether he was getting paid a good salary or not, it for him was nothing in compare to him taking all this money that was not his. And he's most likely going to have to pay it all back and an additional fine if he's found guilty, which most likely he will be. So he's about to get them pockets ran. They about to repossess that car, and they going to have to pawn off or try to sell everything that he bought with that money to make up for the funds for the money that he stole, and he's going to have to pay an additional fine outside of the money that he stole. He is a dumbass, and he deserves the punishment he's most likely going to receive. I will talk to you all in the next one.